Hello and welcome, my beautiful Scorpios. We're going to go ahead and get into this mid-December energy reading. So thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. Please only take what resonates with you. And let's see what Spirit has to share with you, Scorpio. Okay, so first card that showed up here is the Empress. We have here the Hanged One. And we have the Five of Swords. Interesting. The Five of Swords showing up as the outcome. And what's interesting about this is that the Empress is this energy of receiving what it is that you deserve, what it is that you have been working on, what it is that you have been dedicating yourself to. The Empress shows that there is essentially this energy of your progress paying off, right? You seeing the results of your labor, or the results of your efforts to trying to bring something into your life. What's blocking you here, though, there is a lack of perspective. There could be a blind spot in this situation that might trigger some things to happen that are not the most positive, given that we have here the Five of Swords. Okay, so Empress as a situation, meaning you are bringing in something that you have been working on, but the Hanged One as the block can show that you could be either moving too fast or you're not moving as quickly as you should. So it could be the one extreme or the other. But with the Hanged One, it's just a lack of perspective. So there is a lack of perspective here. And like I said, there could be a blind spot. That's why this Five of Swords is showing up here as this energy of wanting to win at all costs. And this can indicate people around you, your environment. There could be external circumstances that could be why you're not seeing things from a different perspective. Could be why you might have a blind spot, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this Five of Swords. Five of Swords with the Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting that it's not an easy payoff. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. This requires a lot of effort, patience, and commitment. With the Four of Pentacles, I see some of you guys really protecting what it is that you have, right? You're preserving what it is that you have because you feel so attached to it, given that you have worked so hard for it, that you don't want to let it go. However, there's a Tower moment here. And when the Tower shows up, it just shows that there's a breakthrough. There is a reset moment. There is potentially surprising circumstances that are going to show up for you that is going to change the course of things in your life, right? The Tower is where things that weren't in a stable foundation in your life, they will fall, they will crumble, right? And Spirit is saying you have to let it go, right? And not be in the resistance of the Four of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles shows that there is an offer or a journey for you that's going to be worth your while. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get a little bit further. What can you tell me about the Tower? All right, so with the Tower, we have the Three of Swords, but then you also have the Three of Cups. And you see, that's a very interesting message right there for you, Scorpio, because it just shows the yin and the yang of it all, right? The duality of life, right? There could be instances or a situation where you might feel heartbreak, where you might feel like something really hurt you, right? The Tower moment is not something easy to deal with. It usually comes with chaos, right? But the thing about it is that you are already in a chaotic situation. So that's why Spirit wants you to look at things from a higher, bigger perspective. Some of you guys need to slow down to do it, while others, you have to start taking those necessary steps in order to get away from the fog. So that's why earlier I said it could be one extreme or another, because it's a general energy reading. So it will resonate with you in a different way. But with the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, that's such an interesting combination, because you have one of the most painful cards in the deck, but you also have this energy of being celebrated, of celebration, of success, of victory, of friendship, of support, of beautiful harmony in your life. But it just requires for you to really break through this, energy of stagnation and this energy of being so attached to what's familiar. So you can welcome what the Empress is trying to bring into your reading, which is this big blessing that you are attracting, right? Because you're growing, you're evolving, and you're realizing this Five of Swords is too heavy to carry. But it requires this tower moment to happen, this huge breakthrough, this huge purging in your life in order for you to welcome this blessing. So we have here the Lovers, which is your willpower. This is your ability to make the choice, right? Choices. And we have the High Priestess, which shows the revelation. Okay. So, and also the High Priestess shows that moment of stillness and pause that some of you guys need, right? With the Hanged One and the High Priestess, there's strong connections to Pisces energy. And Pisces energy is very introspective, it's very intuitive. This is all about connecting with your intuition so you could get the answers within, because at the end of the day, you have to make choices and decisions that are going to staple these new changes in your life, and it's up to you. But Spirit wants you to have a connection with your higher self so you can get this information from within. Okay, so very important in the chaos of it all, right? You need to find a way of trusting yourself, trusting your better judgment, and practicing that discernment, the spirit of discernment, because that's the only way that you can move in aligned action. Further message here is the Five of Cups we have here. And we also have this Page of Swords. With the Page of Swords, I got that the truth is harsh, right? The truth is hard to swallow. The Page of Swords is not really tailored to anybody's feelings. It's an energy that comes and just basically blows out a blunt truth. And I see here also the Five of Cups. So again, Scorpio, there is a huge, basically a big curveball that you might experience in your life. We have two very strong cards that indicate distress, right? Which is the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. However, there is this energy of lifting yourself from this, right? You will rise from the ashes, and there is a huge celebration and blessing for you. But it just will come once a lot of these things are cleared from you, okay? Final messages for Scorpio, please. We have here Queen of Cups, which is the energy of taking care of yourself, also in your own mastering element. We have the Sun, which is this energy of everything's going to be okay, right? This is about being in your authentic light. That's the most important thing. And then finally, look at this. We have the Chariot. This is about clarity, direction, determination, focus. But this is also about the support of the universe being with you. And this is saying you will have the aid, the skills, and also the support from the divine to overcome whatever obstacle might be placed your way. Okay. So with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you, Scorpio. If it did, drop me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Like and subscribe if you want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.